friends, I'm the vegan. I make a lettuce today. It's an oak leaf lettuce. This is beautiful. It has these dark leaves and they look like oak leaves. That's why the name. It's a very tender leafy green. Yeah, greens are the healthiest food for us. Medical science says, big studies, and so greens, then spices and herbs, and then fruit. So we have very on top the greens, and I often try to make a green salad or something green every day. Really makes me feel better. And you can make simple green salads. I always like to make simple combinations. For example, here the oak leaf is the base, and have tomatoes and celery stalks and some olives and a nice dressing. And the dressing I can always vary. While the main salad ingredients can pretty much be similar, the dressing can be different. And that is exciting. Dressing can also be very nutritious. Yeah? I make a mayonnaise today, a salad mayonnaise. Usually mayonnaise is a little bit thick and creamy, so not so nice for lettuce, for these tender leafy greens, because the leafy greens, the tender ones, they can be mashed and then not so nice anymore. They need to be fresh and crunchy. But when you make a runny mayonnaise, and I show you how to make that today, that goes. That's nice, like a cream. And you have like a cream on a green salad. That's okay. And I can also make a creamy, a light mayonnaise. And I have a small amount of cashews and avocados. Here a handful of cashews, a small hand, and a small half avocado, small, and not too much. Yeah. I want to have it light today, and need a little bit of fat. That's avocado and the cashew. And with the cashew it would be a cream, and with avocado it becomes a mayonnaise. That's basically the difference. And apple cider vinegar is very nice for mayonnaise, because also for salads, because it tastes more intense than lemon. Lemon is mild, and apple cider vinegar is sharp, intense. So that's nice to have a very strong seasoning in a dressing, especially in a mayonnaise. But you also can take lemon, of course. Now, this is a little bit stronger, and I like. So then the seasoning here, I made it before in the same way, but not so light. Here pepper and salt, the standard. Yeah, onion powder. That makes it a very nice creamy umami flavor. So all kinds of flavors combined. That a little bit, the onion has a little bit of that, and onion powder even more, because you can take more of it than fresh onion. Fresh onion is very hot. You cannot blend a lot of fresh onion into dressing. You would ruin the dressing. You can't eat it anymore. But onion powder, you can take a lot. That is a lot of onion here, but you still have the onion flavor without the hot flavor. And that is, you get the onion flavor without the hot. That is the thing we want here. And a piece of garlic. It's a big piece, but you can also take less. I like a little bit more today. Usually we don't need that much of garlic, but it's very healthy too, and I like the flavor. Very nice together with onion and avocado and mayonnaise. It's a garlic mayonnaise, garlic cashew mayonnaise. I made it the other day for another salad. I take it today, make it a little bit lighter, I say, runnier, with my oak leaf salad. Some water to begin. I have to make a second blending anyway, because the cashews have not been soaked. So a second blending makes it easier to get it really creamy. Blender dance. That was too little water. You heard the sound goes up, and that means I have to use more water. Oh yeah, it's a pretty thick, you see. That happens when you have too little water. It's not, doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. You just put some water, and the thing is, you can save everything. I want you to begin with a little water, so I take a little bit more. taste it. Yeah, might be a little bit thick. Might have to use a little bit more water in the end. But no, for a first flavor check, I taste it. If you make a mayonnaise with cashews and avocados, it's automatically light. The classical mayonnaise is with oil, and it's very heavy. And you can also taste it. It's really light and fluffy a little bit. So the light flavor is there, but I think I will have to use a little bit more water. But that comes after I put my salad ingredients together in a bowl here, right, to serve it right away. And here I have my oak leaf salad. Yeah, the salad is very easy. You can buy a head of lettuce here. Yeah, I put it in the refrigerator like this. Yeah, you can wash it and dry it with a salad spinner. And you have these leaves, and you can store these leaves ready to use in the refrigerator for a week or so. So in the beginning of the week, you can buy the salad, prepare it, put it in the vegetable case of the refrigerator. It's the downward case, usually downside. And then you can, I've seen a video from a medical doctor. You just tear the leaves apart, the tender leaves. They're very easy to handle. And I wouldn't even bother with a knife to cut them, because that would maybe even harm the leaves a little bit. So tear them apart with the hands is the easiest way. I would say the best way for lettuce. Yeah? And you see I have a lot of volume here. It's almost, the bowl is almost full from just some leaves. That's how light it is. That's the beauty of salad, of lettuce. You have a big amount of salad, large amount, and you can eat it, and it's nothing in the stomach. But you have all these wonderful enzymes, the green, the chlorophyll, and many minerals also. Some people say, oh, lettuce, there is nothing in there, it's like eating paper. No, it's not true. Lettuce is very, very healthy and nutritious. It has not much calories, that's true. You can eat a lot and still hungry. But that's also good, you can make a starter with it. And I have a full meal with several courses. I usually serve when our friends come, I serve the salad first. Because when you eat the salad first, then you feel still hungry, appetizer. It's like an appetizer. It opens the stomach. Yeah, it opens it. Then you can eat. But yeah, I always watch that. I have some friends there. I put on the table the salad and at the same time the main dish, maybe soup or so. And people begin to eat both at the same time. They put the salad on the small plate and the soup on the big plate. They begin to eat the soup and then have a little bit of salad. It's always the same pattern. They eat the soup first and then they don't have a space anymore to eat the salad. So the salad will not be eaten. But the same amount of food, you put the salad first, and yet they eat the people the salad first, and then afterwards the soup, they eat the same amount of soup. Yeah. Only because you have the salad first. I mean, if I make a meal with a group, we all cook together, that never works out because the people always say, oh, let's put it on the table all together. Yeah, what can you do? The people have their way. When they are in a group, you do what everybody does. But if I have the say for myself, I invite friends, I get the salad first. And then they eat everything. But they don't know. Okay, I have here the salad leaves and a handful of, or maybe a cup of celery stalks. That is nice. I love celery. It's a wonderful flavor. It's super healthy. It's wonderful in the salad. Very light, yeah, little calories, and a super amount of healthy nutrients. Celery important. And can also be it's like a smoky seasoning also. And here tomatoes, another wonderful addition for a salad. I want to say vegetable, but honestly a tomato is a fruit actually. But in the kitchen we use it in the way of vegetables, of course. But it is a fruit, as the fruit is defined as the seed-bearing part of a plant. The part of a plant that contains the seeds. And the seeds are in the tomato, so the tomato is the fruit. Yeah, same with the olive. Yeah, the olive that gives a little bit of seasoning here, and it's salty a little bit, and then you see a lot of fat in there. That makes a meal nutritious. So more calorie. That's the only ingredient in this salad here that has more calories. Olives is a fruit, yeah, but with a higher calorie because they have a little more fat, healthy fat, of course. And if you have a delicious olive, that can be very nice. Of course, you have to like olives, otherwise you can use other additions here. Maybe, for example, you could use an onion, or you could use maybe a pine nut, yeah, to replace for the onion, for the olive, as you like. So this is my beautiful salad here. You see, light ingredients. Olives also light, a little bit heavier, but still light, and the colors are beautiful. Yeah, dark green tones, the oak leaves. So now the dressing. I go back to my dressing, and as I said, I might have to use a little bit more water because this might be a little bit too thick. Well, I'm not sure, I have to say. Well, one more blending and then I decide. Yeah. Blending also makes it runnier always. So let's see. First I blend and then I check again. I'm not sure if I make it too runny. Let's see. The flavor is awesome, but I will use a little bit more water, not too much though, because of the lettuce, yeah, the tender leafy greens. Let's see, one more short blending. Now there maybe is a cup water in there. It's a lot of dressing now. It's so much lighter now. Just the texture, yeah. I guess it's better for the lettuce. I'll show you. I can't use all of it here. That's too much. I will keep half of it, I guess, for the next serving. I put it in the refrigerator, no problem. What you can see now is the dressing when it runs here. It runs over the salad. I think it's perfect. It's a very nice flavor. It's a salad mayonnaise. Yeah. See, half I have yet here, maybe almost half. The rest is on here, and I guess that's nice. So before I serve it, I will wash my other dishes here, and then I toss it directly before I eat it. I won't toss it now, because once I toss it, I should eat it immediately when I serve it, because when it sits too long, the salad, lettuce, tender leafy greens covered by the creamy dressing, it might turn wilty a little bit, and that is the death of a salad. I have to say, if the lettuce gets wilty, you can't eat it anymore. I mean, you could, but I wouldn't serve that to anybody. So I wait until I toss it, and that's also a good way to save a little bit of time and to keep it a little bit fresher. Yeah. So I won't toss it now, so you can't see that. You have seen it already. It looks beautiful. And once I toss it, I have to eat it right away. And I'll do that later. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. Have your salads, your greens every day. I can really encourage. So important. Feels so great to me. And maybe you want to subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another inspiration, another recipe every single day. And you can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.